All right. First and foremost, the turn face east. And we'll give all praise and glory to
Yeah, Howard by Hashem Yahushua by Hashem Rakadash.
a double to the Apostle Edison GMS. A citation to your brother, push your word of truth, and to seal four corners. We GMS Mississippi Camp. And tonight we're gonna go in times are here. All right. Meaning times that for your Yahushua come back. If you're not paying attention, it's what you see what's going on. The Lord gave us signs when he's about to return. If you're not on your watch or paying attention, you're gonna get caught up with your pants down, all right? And they could be on you, no one else. All right. I'm gonna let the brothers take over.
Come. Cause like as the elder said, if you're not paying attention and you're not watching, you're gonna be taken off guard. You're if you're too distracted with this your current lifestyle, this current kingdom, anything can take you off when you're distracted, when you're tunnel vision on everything else besides the danger around you, and the Lord told us about that, because look, the Lord is working a work. The Lord is, he's doing this thing, like he's setting these prophecies in motion, and you got to get with his motion, Well, we finna get into it. You want
to get the precept first?
Oh, yeah, the precept, yeah.
This is Luke 21 and verse 34. It says, and take heed yourselves, lest at any time your heart be overcharged with suffering and drunkenness and cares of this life, and so that day may come upon you unawares.
You are you're so enamored with this life, it's like you're drunk. You're stumbling around, you're unaware. You're bumbling, fumbling, you just having a good time. Somebody ready to stole you. Someone ready to go in your pocket, take you away. That's Esau Edom. He gonna blindside you. Come, you got it.
This is 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 20 and 21. Despise not prophecy, prove all things, hold fast that which is good. And in NLT it says, do not scoff at prophecies, but test everything that is said, hold on to what is good. Verse 22 says, stay away from every kind of evil.
Hold on to what is good. What is good? These prophecies, law, statutes, commandments. Yahweh, the way Yahweh came and taught us. He taught us the good way. He taught us the good way. Hold on to that. No matter what these people come and try to convince you of, because they're trying to convince the people of this world that technology is the way. Technology is the way to advancement, to evolution, to ascension. But it's not. It's not. It's a false way.
We got precepts that said that.
You got it.
So pretty much he pushing technology is one notch above, but transcend what? So he's transcending the Most High. He's saying with his technology, he can transcend the bounds set by the Most High in Genesis. We're gonna transcend that.
Yeah.
But let's go to the book of 2 Thessalonians chapter 2. Just straight to the point. And it's you Jakes that's gonna play the worst price ever for believing this nigga, man. This 2 Thessalonians 2 and 9, even him, which is Esau, who's coming after the working of Satan with all power and signs and lying wonders.
Lying wonders, his technology. They perform some incredible stuff, yeah, but they use it to deceive the people. They use it for manipulation. It's used against creation. It's used to go against Yahweh Hashem Yahushua.
And they tell that lie, like you said too, because like you said, it got its perks. But if you turn the shit off, it don't work. And then on top of that, look at all the cons that come with it. Like, the corn we're getting into there. One data center, depending on the size, suck up the whole power and electricity and water for almost a whole state, bro, in a year. You know what I'm saying? The Lord did when Al-Hayim said it is good, it didn't come with pros and cons.
It come with cons.
It came with all the pros. The water. It didn't come with all the cons and all this stuff. It was only pros. Like, look, you can't. Like he's trying to transcend Yahweh Shema Shah, but he can't do it. And we see how he can do some shit with it, but he can't do it. what's the word I'm looking for? He's pushing it. He's trying to amp it up like it's all that when it's not.
Yeah,
Hype.
he exaggerates. He's exaggerating on the capability of technology. Technology, like I say, it ain't the technology wicked. It's the nigga lying about it and what he's trying to apply to do. The technology, he really want to be the Most High. Technology ain't for people to try to ascend the Most High. It's for to help people work more efficient within the frame of the Most High, man. You know, he's trying to make it seem as if he's operating outside with some mystic wisdom outside of the Most High. I got some more. This 2 Thessalonians 10:2, it says, and with all deceivableness of unrighteousness in them that perish, because they receive not the love of the truth, that they might be saved. And for this cause the Most High shall send them strong delusion that they should believe a lie, that they all might be damned who believe not the truth, but have pleasure in unrighteousness.
You didn't want to hear the real. You didn't like the real truth. You didn't like the facts. You didn't like the ways Yahweh Shemel Shas has established. So what? You chose you chose the enemy. So what? The Lord said he gonna push you on that side. He gonna push you. All right, you want to go that way? Go that way. You know, he'll give you a strong delusion. You know, because this man Esau Edom is trying to take this world, this garden by force. You know.
Now, scripture say the deceived and the deceiver are his. So he used Esau as the deceiver, and you niggas being deceived. You know. Hey, ultimately, how about some of y'all shots controlling every aspect of the board, man? You know, this devil being pushed to what? To thinking he above the Most High, ultimately to be taken down, and you Jakes, you tail riding on out of here with him. You know,
like the point we're getting into, technology have its perks. You know, if you ever any brother know about construction, you have all type of tools and heavy machinery. It makes the job a lot easier from construction, landscaping, anything you can think of. It makes the job a lot easier, but that's operating within the fines that the Lord has given us. This nigga want to merge you with that and then have you do all, no, you can't do all that because now you're getting out of pocket. You know what I'm saying? So
imagine, back in the day they had them bushes. We gotta do that shit no more. Come through that motherfucker.
Swinging. Swinging.
Imagine you mowing the yard like that. You got 2-3 acres. You trying to mow the yard how they were mowing it, and they got zero turn around the corner. You know what I'm saying? Like, but that's the point. The Lord is giving good bounds to work with the technology. I'm gonna read the precept. Like you said, the Lord gave him on over to that shit. Because that ultimately Esau he got to prove. You know, he got to fulfill the lot that the Lord gave him, and the 2/3 and everybody else that's gonna get merged with this system. The Lord gonna give all of them their strong delusion of going into. Like I said, strong delusion of the technology is the way. You know, this is 2 Thessalonians 2:11. And for this cause, the Most High shall send them a strong delusion that they shall believe a lie. They're gonna believe the lie that they man. Oh yeah, I get that. You know, I'm gonna be good. I'll be able to see again. I'll be operating in society, not knowing. Yeah, you're gonna be able to do all that for a small, short period of time. You might be able to do all that bullshit, but it's gonna be for a small period of time. Yeah, it's gonna get cooked.
Because we had an example of that not too long ago when Big 19 was walking around. You know, where they believed in the juice not knowing what was in it. They believed in the setup, the diagram they had going. Like, okay, if we stand 6 feet away from each other, it's gonna help something. They believed that wholeheartedly. And 3 years later, what they say? We don't even know why we had y'all doing that.
Man.
Yeah, I believe it.
They told us it was approved, but then came back and said, "Nah, no, it wasn't."
You know, because y'all haven't believed the words of the Lord's prophets, his men. Because the Lord, he gonna keep sending. He sent his man to warn you, to help you. You know, but what y'all do? Y'all defraud them. Y'all persecute them. Y'all killed them. You know, y'all did everything to try to keep this place in the way of y'all liking. You know, we're gonna get that.
I had another precept. You want to go into parable?
Y'all get y'all precepts first. I don't want to,
This is Job 20:4. Knowest thou not this of old, since man was placed upon the earth, that the triumphing of the wicked is short, in the joy of the hypocrite for a moment.
The triumph of the wicked is short. You know, they might get their glory, get that time under the sun, that hour under the sun. But what happened? Judgment. You know, this man's rulership might have seemed long, but when you are immortal, when you're a power, it's short. You know, it's short. The triumph of the wicked, triumph goes into somebody can get that definition. I think it's the celebration. The celebration, the victorious celebration. Yeah, triumph.
They were big in Rome.
Mm.
You know, the Caesars, you know, they would have these different victories.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they would throw those triumphs.
Yeah, them parades.
That was big in Roman custom. Triumph. But Esau, he's in the triumph. He's parading himself around the earth in his victory, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's why he has this pride. He's able to, you know, for the longest, he's been able just to parade himself around the earth in his victory, man.
That's why you have them like what this month is Pride Month.
Yeah.
That's why you have them glorifying in that. Like, hey, look, yeah, we got this going. You got some other abomination, you know, stuff that be going on, but that's he be doing. They be like, look, we got this going. Look at us. We're above everything, you know.
And all of it too, in a high spirits of rebellion. Because like you said, it's Pride Month. That's a whole month of just really rebelling against you. How about Shemal Shai?
That's exactly what I say. You tell he's fucking devil. You give a whole month to celebrate, to give reverence to them for them fruit baskets. To give them a whole month and say that everything's good, and that's allowed everybody. Everybody can do this. It's okay to be that way. Esau do that, man. That's how you so goddamn rebellious, man. That's why the Lord gonna destroy you, man. You got the biggest fucking parade over there in Israel.
I think it's going on today, ain't it?
I don't even fucking know. Probably is.
It's all month.
All month.
It's all month.
Yeah. You know, but to
30 days.
be the Lord's people, and you supposed to be the Lord's people, you doing that, bro. That's how disrespectful you all to do some shit like that, man. That's why Lord gonna destroy that place, man. Destroy this bitch here too.
He got the definition.
The word triumph, it says, refers to a significant victory,
A significant
outstanding
victory.
achievement.
He said outstanding achievement. You know how they hold on. You good. You know how they say, oh, you're so brave for coming out. Oh, you're a strong woman. You're a strong, I ain't gonna say the word, you're a strong, you know, creature. You know? Strong, you know, they be like, oh, you so brave, you know, don't let no one stand in your way. You know, they treat this wickedness like it's outstanding. You know, oh, you got an abortion. Oh, you did the right thing.
Let's go to my last week. Like it. America, the place where it's celebrated. It's celebrated for you to be a whore over here. It's celebrated for everybody. All wickedness is celebrated. This is the central hub of celebration for wickedness over here.
Wickedness here, everything else.
Back here real quick. This is the book of Job 20:6. Though this is the NLT, by the way. It says, though the pride of the godless reaches the heavens and their heads touch the clouds, yet will they vanish. Yet they will vanish forever, thrown away like their own dung. Those who knew them will ask, where are they?
Yeah.
It said they will fade away like a dream and not be found. They will vanish like a vision in the night.
You damn Edomites, man. You could be done. You're like, what Edomites say? I'm sitting on. That's what we're gonna do, y'all, man. Because guess what? Y'all the problem with the earth, man. Especially the ones over in the land over. Y'all show the motherfucking problem. And them, man, they ain't really the motherfucker running this whole thing is the fucking problem. Everybody know it. Everybody see it. Everybody coming out, seeing who the problem is.
That's why it's only right that they have them bunkers. Why? So they get, because somebody Esau got to kick off this 1,000 years. Somebody got to kick it off. Obviously, them niggas ain't gonna be over here on ground zero. You know, we just speaking. You know, in the scripture back there, we just speaking as a man. Somebody got to.
Can't be here around here. The fact that they gonna be a monk and they gonna be searched out, they should know they're not gonna be in America.
It's all Edomites. They trying to destroy Israel, but guess what? It's a lot of y'all over there. It's a lot of y'all that ain't gonna get judges over. There's a lot of y'all. So
You good. You think you survive? Oh, I'm gonna be all right. No, we need you to kick it off. You gonna start it, and you gonna get the most rigorous. We're gonna be rigorous all 1,000 years. We gonna break y'all asses. Y'all about to out shot with me. So, well, finna get the rest of that. Finna get the rest of the definition. It says it's an outstanding achievement, or typically one gained after a considerable effort, difficulty, or long struggle. And when I read that, I was thinking about the deadly wound. You know, it said the deadly wound was given wrong, but it didn't fully die off. It was healed. So out of them being healed and bringing all this back through the Renaissance period, Esau think he done did something. He got the technology, he got all that shit. He think he done got somewhere. You know,
they think this is another symbol they use. They think they roll like the phoenix. You know, cause what the phoenix rises up after it dies. When it dies, it turns to ashes and it rises from its ashes. They think they did that, and they think, I know some of them think that's gonna happen again. It's not. It's not.
So just to go get some precepts, but this precept to show that these devils, they're gonna be in bunkers and they're gonna be in space station. In fact, real quick, get Amos 9:2. Get Amos 9:2. Just to get some precepts on that. But it's a precept to go into that because they're not gonna be here in America. The elites don't care about America. They just use the American system to enslave the world. Right. They don't care about the American society, the American idea of citizenship. No, they don't give a damn about that. Okay? And then they cowards. So more than likely, they're already in the bunkers, man. Somewhere outside of America, man. You got it, bro.
This is Amos chapter 9, verse 2. Though they dig into hell.
They dig into hell, which is into the earth. So they got bunkers outside of America. Okay? So they're not going to be here in America, not the elites. Okay, go ahead.
This shall my hand take them.
Yep, go ahead.
Though they climb into heaven.
Yep, space stations. You know, the devil got certain space stations. All right, where they're going to be, because they're going to be running from the destruction. Because this war going to get out of hand. You see, they started this war to reset the global economy. But guess what? These nations see what changed the trajectory of this war is how Iran performed against America. So now everybody like, wait, see, we got options. Then keep going. They fuck what they talking about. You see, because this is a war now. See, the bankers see this war. Bankers ain't got nothing to do with war, self-finance. They not out there strategizing and calling plays and putting shit together. No, you got generals out there that's really making moves. And Iran, a nation full of generals. Russia, a nation full of generals. China, nation full of generals. North Korea, nation full of generals, and all of them nuclear. You see? So now they done kicked this war off, but that shit starting to go left. Now, you best believe they scrambling, man, because they can still make plays from in them bunkers, man. Okay? But it says, look, thy hand shall go get thee, which means what? Yahweh Shai and the elect gonna be going to get these devils out these bunkers and out these space stations, man. Go ahead.
It says this, I will bring them down.
Yeah, keep reading.
Verse 3. And though they hide themselves in the top of the camel, I will Carmel.
Yep.
Verse 3. Though they hide themselves in the top of Carmel,
on the mountains, go ahead.
I will search and I will take them out this.
Yeah, because a mountain is like a natural bomb shelter. You know, they say it would take 20 nuclear warheads to destroy one mountain. Like a mountain is like a natural a bomb shelter, man. Okay, so they have these underground cities under the mountains. You know, so in their mind they secure. You see, but they're gonna get searched out from there. Go ahead.
It says, and though they hide from my sight in the bottom of the sea.
See, they even got shit on the water. But who gonna come get them? Who gonna break that shit up? Go ahead.
This I will command the serpent,
Leviathan. You see, go ahead.
He shall bite them.
Yeah, so these devils, they know where they can go and be protected from this judgment and captivity. Because see, that's what the king fear more than death is to be put to shame. And how do you put a king to shame? You put his ass in captivity. Going back to them triumphs, when Rome would take down the kingdom, what would they do? They would put the the kings that they would take over, they would put them in their parade,
Mm.
and they would walk them through the city.
Mhm.
That's why when Apostle Paul said he believed that the spectacles, like the apostles, are like spectacles, he was talking about one of them triumphs.
Mm.
So they would bring in the noble people, they would bring in the soldiers, and then they would bring in the people that they were going to execute last, you know, as a spectacle in the parade and the triumph.
Mm-hmm.
So he was like the apostle, we like the spectacle and the triumph. The Lord brought us out last.
Let's show them Spartacus.
Yeah.
They did that to Yahweh Shai.
Yep.
All that stuff that didn't happen secretly. Those beatings, those whippings, you know, those mockery happening in front of Israel, in front of nations, you know, like slapping him, saying prophesy and stuff like that. That's them, you know, trying to humiliate a king because Yahweh Shai, you know, he was a king. He is a king.
That purple robe on,
Come.
crown and thorns.
Mm-hmm.
And that was all mockery, man.
Cause they had to do all that, but you see the point that they had in it. They wanted to bring that disgrace to them.
Mm-hmm.
That was the Lord did that.
Yeah.
The Heavenly Father did that to Yahweh Shai.
Don't talk about this.
But they said it pleased the Heavenly Father to bruise Yahweh Shai. Because remember, he was still paying for Adam and Solomon. Yeah, so it was the Lord that put the spirit on them to do that. He had to be, that's how he had to be perfected. That's why he's worthy to come back and to conquer all this shit. Because what Jake said, I got my stripes.
Mm.
Yahweh Shai got his, and he got ours too.
Mm-hmm.
He really took out like, because what we going through is light compared to what he went through.
A lot of affliction.
You got
He said the cup. He said the cup I'm gonna drink.
Yep.
And so that's his cup.
Yep.
And that cup was tough, but he did it.
And that made him worthy for his status that he got now. So everybody wants a shortcut and get to the status Yahweh Shai had to go along with. That's why you can respect them. You can respect Yahweh Shai more than you can respect the elites.
Mm.
Like I say, the elites, y'all niggas in bunkers. Y'all start wars that y'all ain't got to fight in. You know what I'm saying? That's why you can respect certain leaders, even if they off. You can respect them. If somebody on the front line, you can respect like a Julius Caesar, a Vespasian, Alexander. You can respect them. They off, but you can have some type of respect for them because they out there in the trenches with the shit.
Mm.
They really putting their blood, sweat, and tears into their ambition. But the nigga in the suit in the bunker, get the fuck out of here, man. You know? You got it, bro.
Come. You got it.
Yeah, get there real quick. I'm gonna get that. Just show another bunker scripture. Yeah, you got it, bro.
This is Isaiah 2:17. And the loftiness of man's pride shall be bowed down, and the haughtiness, going into arrogance, of men shall be made low.
Yeah, that's the return of Yahweh Shai. You know, because the earth is finna see what true power is. See, Esau been promoting himself. I've been talking about earlier. He's been promoting himself as the ultimate power. Like there's no power above him. Well, no, true power is gonna come into the earth, man. And it's gonna be a great humbling, man. Go ahead.
It says, and the Lord Yahweh shall be exalted in that day.
Yeah, and the Lord Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, shall be exalted in that day. Go ahead.
Verse 18, it says, and the idols he shall utterly abolish.
Yep, go ahead.
19, they shall go into the holes of the rocks,
Yep, the holes of the rocks.
And
the
the
bunkers. Go ahead.
and the caves of the earth.
The bunkers, go ahead.
For fear of the Lord Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai, and for the glory of his majesty, when he arises and shake terribly the earth.
Yeah, so they're gonna be in those bunkers while World War III goes nuclear, and the earth gonna be shaking, man. They're gonna be in the bunkers. They're gonna be terrified. You know, they're gonna have cameras down there. So they're gonna have the satellite view. So they're gonna see the chariots coming through, the house shot running through all the militaries of the earth.
Mm.
Think of that. You a king, and you see all your military just in the moment, and sudden it was just dust. You know, you've been talking all that shit for centuries, and then somebody come through in the moment,
Wipe
your shit dust.
like that.
Oh my God, bad
Yeah. Ain't nothing between you and your house shot no more. You know, you done talked all that shit, all this, and the enlightenment theories and all this shit. You done talked all that bullshit, the AGI, the ASI. Where's AI gonna be in that day?
Mm.
Why don't mention AI in that one? You see, you don't mention shit about AI. You say, well, who when they shall see the tremble, read 19 again.
I see why. I go back. It was there too.
It says they're gonna throw their idols to the bats. But guess what's a part of it? AI? They go, it's some bullshit. Go ahead.
It says, I'm reading the 19 in the NLT. It says that when the Lord Yahweh Shai rises to shake the earth, his enemies will crawl into holes in the ground, and they shall hide in caves and the rocks from the terror of the Lord Yahweh Shai and the glory of his majesty.
Yeah, so when they see Yahweh Shai get busy, they're gonna see true power in that instant. You know, they gonna know that they were never on shit, man. You see, they gonna know that they never had real power, man. You know, they gonna have that feeling where all their pride gonna disappear in the moment. You know, you gotta go, bro. You got it.
Can I get this one real quick, just to back you up real quick? Revelation 6 and 15, it says, and the kings of the earth and the great men and the rich men and the chief captains and the mighty men and every bondman and every free man hid themselves in the dark, in the dens and the rocks of the mountains. And they said, let the mountains fall upon us. You know, basically just back, precept just to back this up. It says, and hide us from the face of him that sitteth on the throne and from the wrath of the Lamb. It says, for the great day of his wrath is come, and who should be able to stand in it?
So because they're free men, because you're gonna have essential workers down there, which that's good. It's good that you're gonna save the architects and engineers down there. Y'all gonna need them to build our kingdom. It's good that y'all gonna have all these essential workers. All right, they're gonna have certain military officials down there. Okay, because it's called a contingency, government contingency, which means whenever there's a disaster, a catastrophic disaster, you hide certain officials. You hide certain government officials, essential workers, military personnel. They're gonna have slaves down there. They're gonna have servants down there. That's them underground cities, man. But guess what? Yahweh Shai coming to get their ass out of there, man.
Movie Greenland.
Greenland
showed that. Greenland showed that.
Because what he was like a structural engineer.
Constructor, something like that.
Structural engineer. Gerard Butler.
Yeah.
Because it was only certain people they would get.
Yep.
Everybody can't go. It was only certain people in their family that can go. So that's what you call a contingency plan. When there's a catastrophic event, just like when there's a nuclear threat, certain officials go underground.
It's another move too. Year 2012. I think they still went when they went to them ships.
Oh, yeah. 2012. The movie called 2012.
So there's some documentaries. If you go into, especially in California, man, they got cities. You talking about miles and miles under the ground. But if you under the ground in America, you do. But the point I'm getting at is they got them cities down there now just to back up what the brothers are going into.
I think Colorado got two of it.
Yeah, they got like, I'm talking about like whole cities where they got cars and everything down there now. But again, if you're in America, it's over with for all that. This Isaiah 24:20. It said the earth shall reel to and fro like a drunkard, and shall be removed like a cottage, and the transgression thereof shall be heavy upon it, and it shall fall and not rise again.
And then the world gonna rock. That once America get hit, because America gonna shoot off too, but once America get hit with all them nukes, and the other parts of the world getting hit with nukes, it's gonna be rocking, because what, you're gonna have tectonic shifting, you're gonna have tsunamis, you're gonna have heavy hurricanes starts from these blast waves, because that's gonna start high winds,
Earthquakes,
yeah. It's gonna be ripping up the earth, because it's gonna be shaking. It's gonna be like it's shaking.
Oh yeah, they're gonna feel it, because you ever been around an explosion before, the certain size of their artillery or whatever it is, it gives like it really shakes the earth. Like you can see the little balls of dirt like shift like on movies and stuff. Like if you're around the explosion, they have it for real. So how much more when Yahweh Shai come through? You got nukes hitting, chariots getting busy, angels getting busy. You got everything. So even though they're gonna be in the ground, they still gonna feel the earth shaking, going towards the corner. They're gonna be scared down there. They're gonna be seeing that. They're gonna be seeing the earth shaking, Lord might have all that shit that tie up in there. They gonna feel it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just speaking to the man. Them niggas gonna be stuck until we come get them out of there.
Like everything, like, you know, you watch on movies, everything be blowing up. You know, like them, like that, gas station. That should be they be blowing up. That ain't gonna be.
America.
This whole system is fragile.
It's a flammable kingdom.
It's flammable. What you say? Niggas eat hot Cheetos, walking around flammable. You know what I'm saying? It was a joke we were getting into, but everything over here is flammable, bro. Like if you look at it, Esau can have one little small thing, and now this whole area, you might gotta go on shutdown because that whole area, you light a match, it could just set on fire. You know what I'm saying? The point I'm making is the earth is like one domino away from just being gone. And that's waiting on the Lord for everything to go. We got 2 MOTB, you know, too, and that's for everything to go nuclear. I got some more on that too.
You got it.
Verse 21, and it shall come to pass in that day that the Lord Yahweh Shema Shah shall punish the host of the high ones that are on high and the kings of the earth upon the earth, and they shall be gathered together as prisoners are gathered in the pit.
Esau, Edom, these other nations that are in league with him. You know, because what they having their time, and the time they having is all in wickedness. You know, everything they doing in these other kingdoms too, these other countries, their ways are, you know, complete opposite, contrary to the ways Yahweh Shema Shah has established. You know, so what they get that ass with them too. You want to be with him, you finna get whooped with him. You go in the same cell with him. You know, he gonna have it worse. Yes, because he's the head of it, he's the lead of it. But you gonna get it with him too. You know, because all y'all did Israel dirty.
And all of them were part of this technocracy.
Oh,
And that would be heathens finna fight over who gonna run this technocracy, man. But the elites of all these different nations, they all have their country set up, their government set up to be compatible with the technocracy. It's just a thing now, okay, what system we gonna use, who gonna control what region, who gonna control what resources, fully lock into this system. So they're starting to scuffle about who's gonna be what, who's gonna have what rank, who's gonna have what authority, who's gonna have what region. But all these nations, all right, have made themselves compatible with this technocracy, which is the biggest, because this whole technocracy is undermining the Most High.
Yep.
You know, this man saying, look, we can run the earth, okay, like the Most High with technology. This Esau got these nations on their time, man.
A big rebellion.
Yeah.
They divvying up the earth. They think they finna get ready to dine. I love that scripture. They think they finna get ready to dine, but what? As soon as they about to fill their belly. How sucker? I'm about to tell you. Come flip and tell you, he did it before. He did it before when he came into the Jerusalem. He started flipping tables. Get the fuck out.
I got you got it. Definition. You got it. Hey, I want to get this. I meant revolt, but it's a Google definition. It says functions primarily as a verb or noun meaning to rise up against authority, as in a rebellion or to experience strong feelings of disgust. Yeah, this nigga he jumping on the bandwagon like the Most High ain't good enough. You know, like we gonna. But the brother going into that technocracy, laying down with the foundations for the microchip, like, hey, this gonna be the way from, you know, like, this is how we're gonna govern the people, you know, knowing, like, on the Esau and gamesmanship, man. You know,
that's why they so afraid. That's why they're so afraid, because they doing all this is literally dissing Yahweh Shema shot to the face. You know, they don't think he coming back. You know. Well, most of them don't think that he coming back. You know, they dissing him in the face. That was it. They're gonna be so afraid when he come. Save us from the hide us from the wrath of the Lamb. You know, that's like that one guy talking about that guy. Like, you have one guy, he got arrested, right? You got this free guy, he acting all hard now, talking shit about the guy who got locked up, but not knowing that he free. He in the house behind him.
Look on his face when he turn around.
Yeah.
It's just like what you were going into, bro, about how they at least gonna be down there. And I thought about when you were saying it. They're gonna be down there watching all this happen, watching everything in front of them. get ran completely over by Yahweh Shema Shai and Alahai.
It's gonna be looking like Cersei on Game of Thrones. Remember what Danny can't do with his dragon? All that pride and shit.
That
Cersei
shit
had.
go quick.
Yeah.
That shit go quick.
Danny can't do that bitch with that dragon, got the wreck and shit. Motherfucker wasn't nothing left but a piece of castle, goddamn. She was inside, but she was outside at the same time.
But that how it be, you go like it's always fun to see in that part of the movie, bro, where they talk all this shit when they got all these people in front of them. But whoever that person is, he mow straight through their ass. And as soon as he see it, that boy be shook.
Mm-hmm.
But that's how Esau gonna be. As soon as Esau get ready to sit down, I got that precept for you. The Lord gonna pull the shit there from under his ass.
That's how.
No, go ahead.
Oh, so that's how it is with a lot of things. It's like once your power is knocked down, you become afraid. Just like when Goliath got defeated, they were like, "Oh, damn!" They fled.
Yep.
They fled.
Yep.
You know. Yeah, I got it.
Job 20, 22, and 23. It says, in the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits. Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him. Going into like you were saying, how all these nations gonna be fighting. You know, they're gonna be trying to brawl it out to see who's gonna have the system because you can't trust the nigga no way. Esau Kingdom, anybody hand you shake, you gotta know it's a dagger behind him. It could be if he's not of Yahweh Shema Shai. In verse 23, it says, and when he is about to fill his belly, the Most High shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him and shall rain it upon him while he is eating.
Y'all think y'all gonna get it off the ground? Y'all divvying up stuff. Y'all saying this is what y'all going to do, and not saying Lord willing, because y'all ain't gonna say Lord willing because y'all don't believe in the Lord. Y'all think y'all gonna topple the Lord. You know? That's why when he come, he knocking all that shit off the table. He's gonna make fun of y'all. You know, he's gonna disgrace y'all. This was what y'all thought. Y'all thought y'all gonna use this on me? Y'all thought that was gonna have any effect on me? Y'all gonna look foolish.
The elite, they might, they fund wars and stuff like that. They might be sitting there eating and thinking that they're gonna enjoy whoever wins this, they're gonna have them in control. But no, how shot gonna act on cloud.
If I may add, like even when you're playing chess, like when you out of moves, what you do, you knock your king over. Like that's what these elites gonna do. Shit, when you ain't got no more moves, it's over with. That's them knocking over that king when they running from your Yahweh Shai on the ground, man. Like they ain't got no more moves. What the hell they gonna do? Everything, like bro, you said they gonna cast their idols to the back. That's what they doing, man. That's what they gonna do. They know, hey, that's it right there. That's it. And you brought up a precept that says for the fear of Yahweh Baal Shem Yahweh Shai. So this is you can get it again. Yep. So this is what these kings of the earth is doing, man. They finna get ready to be knocked down, man. They finna ultimately Yahweh Baal Shem Yahweh Shai doing it, but they again that test that checkmate without being checkmated. You knock yourself over because guess what? You can't see no more after that. You over with.
That's like when you hitting your confidence, you lose, you fall. It's like just an example. I like using real world examples. Like you good in a fighting game. You ain't beat all your cousins, all your brothers and sisters, but that one guy come from like a friend coming and just mess you up. You're like, damn, I thought I was good.
You do it in front of everybody.
Yeah. You sweating, you locked in.
Boy gotta sit up and stand up and shit. But that's how Lord doing Esau, because that's like the most gruesome ass whooping. And one way your pride and your spirit get broke. And then while your pride and spirit broke, you losing control of everything. Motherfucker still throwing them touchdowns on your head. He steady give you. You can't do nothing. All you do is say, "Yeah, I see you tomorrow." There ain't gonna be no tomorrow for Esau.
Yeah, I'm gonna get. You can get the precept up the shot. It says, I put it in Google. It says to knock your own king over in chess game. It says in chess, tipping over or knocking your own king over means you are resigning the games and surrendering. It says it is a tradition of universally understood physical gesture that signals it to your opponent that you acknowledge they have won and you wish to stop playing. So yeah, that's what this devil's doing, man. He don't want to. He gonna be out of goddamn he gonna be out of moves, man.
All he got is the civil unrest, persecute the prophets, and mandate the MOTP. And once he mandate that bitch, that's the checkmate.
Mm.
Because now what? Because all the Esau moves are already written. It's nothing after the MOTB. It ain't nothing written after that. That's the end of the road.
Mm.
So once he mandate the MOTB, there's nothing to stop this war from going nuclear. There's nothing to stop Yahweh Shah from coming back, which is the checkmate.
If I make that makes sense, because when you playing chess and you get in check, that creates some tension. It's like shit. Now I can't have no strategies. My whole every move now I got to start moving to defend.
I'm being checked.
Yeah, and that war was checked. As soon they kicked that off, they were checked. Lord, like, okay, yeah, I got your ass now. Now your ass on the you're on the run the whole time. You trying to, and that's why Esau getting he getting slippery. Not slippery, he getting sloppy. The why he getting sloppy because when you get checked, bro, it's like your strategy go, all that shit gone. Like that uphill battle we were talking about. All that shit gone.
Because you can't move no piece mainly but the king.
You can't.
You just shifting the king back and forth. All them other pieces don't even matter no more. So all this shit you had on going over here, this shit you had set up here, you had the rookie set up for this, you had the bishop set up for this, but nigga, they irrelevant now.
All you can do is turn around, you can move your king, or you can put another piece in front of your king and he get knocked off too.
But you only got so many pieces to do that with.
Then you hesitate. Then you hesitant.
It's someone you don't want to lose.
Like he hesitant now. Like man, it's like he pussyfooting. Yeah. He's like man.
Because goddamn, we thought the Hunter virus gonna be it. Then there was some other virus started with a V.
Some shit.
Now it's Ebola. And then like nigga, what you gonna go with?
Yeah, pick
Nigga,
one.
Go with something.
You be sitting there looking at this shit. He's like, damn, if I do this, I push the Ebola. He go, damn, can't do that one. Got the other shit, I can't do that one. You ain't got nothing but civil unrest and MOTB.
But guess what type of chess he playing? He playing time chess. He ain't got all day look at the board. It's a time on his ass. Knowing but the time short. And that's another thing too, when you know you lose, you just say, fuck it. And just start making moves. Like, fuck it. Damn. Motherfucker take certain key pieces, you like, fuck it. You just start making moves. And this is the spirit that the Lord got Esau in, where he's just making moves now. You know, he just trying to prolong shit. That's why he'll throw out the Hunter virus. You know, he's just moving the bishop from here to there, but it really ain't no purpose to it. He's just moving the night all over, but it really ain't no purpose to it. He just make it seem like he got shit going on, make it seem Esau be capping. Esau be capping like he got this shit figured out, but Esau be guessing like a motherfucker, man. It's certain things that he still, but see, only thing Esau got that's gonna work is what the Lord wants that nigga to use. Is what the Lord wants that nigga to achieve. Because chess is all about getting you to do what I want you to do. You see what I'm saying? I'm moving because I want you to. Oh, I got this nigga rook. But you don't see I'm gonna take your queen.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's all about you. It's all about you getting your opponents to do what you want him to do, but thinking he winning. You know, because it's all bait. Cause I know I see it too in chess. A lot of times you just bait. You take this, you might take it, but I'm gonna take your knight with a pawn. You know what I'm saying? You got.
I'm 3 steps ahead of you.
At chess playing what 3, some people play 3, 4, 5, some people play 7 moves ahead. But I got that precept, bro. I want to back you up with that. Going to that just a short time. Revelation 12:12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, ye that dwell in them. Woe unto the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea. For the devil is come down upon you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he have but a short time.
Things about to get wicked. Things about to get hectic. You know, we in them times. You know, this man, he's saying he's losing and he got but a short time. He's from a wild out. He's from a wild out. You know?
So they already against the data centers. They already saying the AI is hype. What they call AI slop. What they got? Hallucinations. They saying it's a bubble. They going into how ain't no money being made from AI. They're going into how destructive the data centers is. So he can't keep going like because he's going backwards now. You know, you can't keep going backwards when you gotta get somewhere. You know, so now he get time is short, and he gonna have to get drastic.
Mm-hmm.
He got to start throwing Hail Marys. He gonna have to start. He can't run the ball. It's certain play. It's certain. Like, I know this brother know. It's certain times of football you can't run the ball no more.
Yeah, throw that
You
bitch.
down too many points, and you ain't got that much time left. Ain't no more running the football. Yeah, ain't no more running the football. Ain't no more huddling up. You got to go no huddle, and you got to throw that bitch, and you got to go for it on fourth down. Ain't no punt. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's the spirit that the Lord got Esau in. You got it, bro.
They point him out. They point him out, and he getting mad. Man, stop pointing me out. Stop pointing me. Stop making notes of my movements. All right, y'all want to keep doing that? I got you. He gonna what? He gonna be like a madman sparing none.
He brought out in football. You got basketball. You don't know about football. Basketball, you can't do nothing but pull up and shoot. Go back to the other end. Hope it go in. Pull up and shoot. That's all you can do. I got another precept.
Let me get it real quick. Job 18 and 14, because this is the one I know brother like. Matter of fact, I'm gonna jump. It says, I'm gonna go to 11. It says, Job 18 and 11 said, terrors shall make him afraid on every side, and shall drive him to his feet.
Yeah, correct. He's seeing the chariots. He's seeing prophecy unfold. He's seeing the working of Yahweh Shema Al-Shah at work. And what? That junk got him afraid. I got to do something now. I can't let this happen.
It's like and seeing a lot of people coming back together.
Oh yeah.
Seeing that too, and that pissed him off. He's seeing the so-called Negroes, Latinos, name getting back together, knowing who our true power, and that he hate that too.
Mm-hmm.
They come back and it's over
Because it's like the crack wearing off. Goddamn nigga culture wearing off. Like this shit, the enchantments that kept these people separate, it's like this shit wearing off.
Mm-hmm.
That's like if you tranquilize somebody, you know, and that's your only weapon, and you can't do nothing with them in their strength. So they start waking up.
Whole different ball.
Yeah, they start getting up and move. You ain't got time to let him wake up. You gotta be urgent now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can't let him, because if he get on his feet, you through.
Mm-hmm.
If he get back to his feet, you done. So, going back into it, what it says, he should his time. He's saying like our brother getting into. He's saying what us stand on our feet. He know he can't let us get back to our feet. You see,
But he you tell it's not working because what? The people they're rejecting his food. They're rejecting his I don't want to say that word.
they not doing the nightlife. They not dating no more. You got all that Western culture, like they rejecting all that shit.
If you cause you brought up a point, bro, cause Jaquan Bayou brought it up. That whole thing with the Ice Age, bro, it was a spiritual attack when he was trying to get rid of Levi. Cause what Levi means, joined or attached together. You know, when he thought Esau so simple-minded, he thought, him getting, this just me speaking from how I see it. He probably thought that him getting rid of Levi probably would have slowed down the spirit.
Nah, not them niggas, man. Them niggas Haitians. Them niggas.
But I'm saying how this nigga be looking at
Nah,
it.
The ice shit, it shouldn't have no effect. You know what I'm saying? That was just that nigga, because he was working, he was experimenting with that Palantir shit too. You know, because ICE got that Palantir software, so they got facial recognition. They can hunt certain people down. So that Palantir was training AI, and they were dealing with the Northern Kingdom and Southern Kingdom. But it wasn't, like he gonna put a dent in what's going on in the spirit by getting them Kodak black niggas, man. Yeah, them Haitian nigga. Esau know who the prophets are, man. He know getting them niggas out ain't no fact. He got his way with them niggas. He went and kidnapped the whole president from South America. So getting them, sending some Haitians back to Hades ain't no big factor.
That's
That's
why when he do come after the Lord's man, he know he gonna be he gonna have to come with it, because that's why all these brothers on these highways and hedges, he could have been came and got us, but he know if he do that, he done made the wrong move. He made that play. He made that play. He's afraid.
Going back with them niggas, man, they into that voodoo shit. Yeah, they into that dark shit, and that's why Esau even have his way with them niggas, man. But finish on verse 12 said his strength shall be hunger bitten, and destruction shall be ready at his side. It shall devour the strength of his skin, even the firstborn, all right, of death shall devour his strength. This is the point. His confidence shall be rooted out of his tabernacle, and it shall bring him to the king of terror.
His confidence is gonna be his all this stuff. He because he's proud of his technology. He's proud of his poisons. He's proud of everything he brought forth. But look, it has no strength. It's been shown to be weak. It's been shown to be nothing. You know, how about Shem Al-Shai is gonna make that? He's gonna make that. What's that word I'm looking for? For lack of better words, he's gonna make you be sure that your power is nothing. You know,
Null and void.
no, null and void. You know,
Got one.
you got it.
At this second area, 16 and 70. But there should be in every place, in the next cities, a great insurrection upon those that fear Yahweh Bashim Shai.
He's gonna try to lock this place down. Well, he ain't gonna try. He's gonna lock this place down. You know, he's gonna try to make it difficult for the people to move about. You know, he want full control. You know, he want full control so you think he can have a grasp on this place, so he can finally put his hands around it. That ain't gonna work.
Going to his eating. Yeah, he's eating and his enterprise being interrupted.
And Esau delusional, man.
Yeah.
We talk about how he got people delusional, but there's no one that's more delusional than Esau. When you look at what he's trying to pull off, you know what I mean? Like in his mind, he think that with his technology that he can replace
The Most High.
day to day. You know what I mean? Like he think he can do what the Most High do day to day. When you don't even fully understand what the Most High do day for day.
Yeah.
There's so many things that the Most High does to keep existence going that we don't even know. You know what I'm saying? Like that's like when we were little. We didn't know the ins and outs of our fathers and what we just know the bills was paid, we ate, goddamn barbecue, the grill, we went to see people, we may went on a trip, but you didn't know the details of how your father or your parents was making this happen.
Nah, I'm just here.
Yeah, that's Esau. You don't know how the Most High really got everything going and operating, but you think that you created something with your hands that's gonna replace what created you.
Right.
You see how delusional? Then you got to destroy the earth just to imitate the Most High. He got to destroy the earth to try to imitate the Most High. So by default, that's like if you gambling, you know, that's like what's talking about how you chase your money. So that means you got to spend your money
To get your money
to
back.
chase your own money. So he saw the spirit where he's chasing his money.
Chase your own money.
Yeah.
I ain't never heard that one, bro.
You destroying the earth, trying to run the earth. Yeah. You got it, bro.
Yeah, it's backwards. That's
Let's
backwards.
say, as a king, since a lot of people.
We get back this last one. The second area, 16 and 71. That should be like madman, sparing none.
They should be like madmen sparing none. Cause this man, everybody's against this man. Everybody against this man. He don't know who's who because Israel's so mixed in now. You know, everybody against this man and Israel mixed in. You know, he gonna be like a madman sparing none.
But still spoiling and destroying those that fear Yahweh Bashim Shai.
Cause he know who's the cause. You know, he said it's the Most High and his people. These are my problems. So what? He's trying to make Yahweh Shem Shai obsolete, and he's trying to delete Israel. You know?
Like he had music. So.
That's the sound. You pulling it up, bro?
We go right here. We good.
I tried that. I didn't know I was in there. You know the sound.
Yeah, we good, bro.
I saw part music.
You saw what the kid was.
He
I got
said,
a
"Shut
precept.
these niggas
I
down."
got a pre-show for you, kick it back in. Cause Esau gonna get to the point where you saying something,
They
bro?
gonna kick it locked up.
Nah,
You saying something?
no, I just had a precept that basically what he said.
Esau going how he delusional, he gonna get to a point where he gonna try to say bet, peace and safety. You know, everything good. But then that's where scripture come in there, 1 Thessalonians 5:3. And when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them as travaileth upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape.
They should not escape. It's gonna be total hell, total war. You know, it's gonna be out of his hand, out of his control. You know, and as I was saying, look, we in them times as it's happening. We're speaking as it's happening. You know,
That's the precept. This is Amos 3:7. Sure, the Lord power will do nothing, but he revealed his secret unto his servants, the prophets.
you know what we got this. We got his plans. We got his details of the plans through these scriptures. You know, it was hidden for a while because we didn't have the knowledge. You know, we was in a dead state, but when he woke us up, he started revealing, hey, this is gonna happen. This is gonna happen. You start reading with the knowledge of, the wisdom and knowledge, you start understanding his precepts, his breakdowns, and what he's revealing it to his servants, the prophets, or what's gonna happen, how things gonna go down. Look forward to them, because when they do happen, you may believe. That was how I told his apostles. I tell you this before it happened, so when it happens, you may believe.
And you get to the point in certain chess games where every move a bad move. Motherfucker set you up so good. Yeah, every move a bad move. Ain't no more good move.
You gotta step back.
You gotta knock over.
I'm talking about like when you put the every time you put it like a piece, like bro, get into the night, you try to intercept, your checkmate or your check. Shit, you gotta step away from that piece, and that piece get overtaken. So that's how. Yeah, cause that was some bad moves, and then this nigga just be left alone. Yeah. You just left with you and what you finna do, cause these nobles, man, they're going to change. No, that's the end all be all. Y'all ain't going to change, and guess what? You're gonna build up the kingdom. Again that rigorous 1,000 years. It's gonna be slow too, man. Time. Scriptures say what? How the Lord speed up the times now for the sake of the elect. Also, the Lord finna restore everything, all for your ass. You finna drink of this cup, man. Yeah,
Even in that time, we see how much time goes. Hey, y'all remember when summer break used to feel like forever?
Yeah.
Summer break used to feel like forever. You damn near forgot everything you learned. I don't remember goddamn. But they got comfortable. Summer break used to be so long, bro. But now it's already mid-June. Motherfuckers be going back to school in a few weeks. You motherfuckers just graduated, but you got about 7-8 more weeks, man. They're gonna be going back. And then the way these weeks going, boom, boom. August, nigga, back in the bus.
Because I think 1 year they start like end of July.
Yeah, they put them back.
Shit getting
You know
short. So like bro said, when the kingdom
you can get
back
to 2, 4, and 3. Start from 3.
I started early
It's
too.
1 Corinthians 14 and 39. It says, NLT, so my dear sisters and brothers, be eager to prophecy. So I can be eager to prophesy and don't forbid speaking in tongues.
The reason why you should be eager to prophesy, why? Because you're telling them before, you're giving a warning, and also you're telling them before it happens. So what? So they might believe. That's how about Shema being just. He's giving you the warning. He ain't just gonna do it without telling you. He gonna be like, look, listen, hey, stop this. This is gonna happen. If you don't stop, your ass getting whooped. If you do stop and come towards me, I got you. Speak to his people. You know, so what you should want to prophesy and understand prophecy because we're living in it. You know, you're living in it. If you was in a horror movie, you would want to know what's coming around the corner. You would want to know what's about to happen next. You know? And what Yahweh Hashem Al-Shai is giving you the blueprint. But the reason why you niggas finna get destroyed, finna get their horror, you finna get replaced in horror because you ripped up the blueprint. You rejected the blueprint. You know?
Your ultimate is because you're not a part of the elect. You know, it's your how about Shem Yahweh having mercy. See, these doors of mercy are really open to his elect. You know, hey, it falls on the ears of our people, but you still gotta understand how the Lord still, how he control all aspects still. He's still blind and deafening the eyes of the non-believers, you know, and the ears. So this still Yahweh Shem Yahweh, this is his board, man. He did what he wanted to do. And what he wanted to do was what? Seal the elect at the end of the day and bring his people on into the marriage, man. This is gonna sum up everything after Esau's downfall, man. And then guess what? And from there, hey, we're gonna branch out and be beautiful. You know, we're gonna be good after this, man. You know, but it starts because it's the mercy Yahweh Shem Yahweh had it with the elect, man.
Another thing, start speaking in tongues. Not that blah 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 shit like that. Like they always do. See on TV. No, she Spanish.
Rotunda.
She's Spanish. Sometimes you speak Spanish. If you speak Spanish, speak back to them in the language. Not that damn blah 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 blah. That's bullshit. I don't know what the hell they be saying.
Demons, bro.
That's what it is. I don't know what the hell they be talking about. Like, what the fuck? No, he's speaking in tongues. No, he's not. No, he's not. He's not speaking in tongues. He's speaking bullshit. That's what he is. That's what he's speaking, bro.
It's just that demon coming out of. It's that demon coming out of Elder Manatazak, but he went into it on how that demons be on the floor. You going to the you still going to Christian church in 2026 or in the church at all looking for prophecy. The Lord ain't dealing with you. Cause like going back to what you were saying, bro, it's like we sitting there watching a movie with the script, and we're watching. You know how you watch a scary movie, and you got one dumb motherfucker that runs straight into danger. And you just sitting there trying to tell them.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's a scream, but they ain't listening. But that's the same way with Dina. We know you ain't gonna listen. You gonna run right out there, and the Lord is gonna make what happen to you. Our baratahs are we stay on the spirit of the side of knowing what's about to happen. We stay in the grace of Yahweh Shem Shai.
I got this generally speaking in tongues in Google. Tongues in the Bible generally refers to languages. It says basically speaking in foreign languages.
That's it.
You know, when it boils all down to
Yeah, not that blah 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 blah. No. They would Paul speaking different languages? Yeah, Paul spoke different languages.
Yeah.
So it's not that, but people they show the shit on TV, say he's speaking language, he's speaking in tongues. Now it's different deal with languages.
He spoke. For sure, he spoke Greek and Hebrew.
Yeah.
He might have spoke Latin because he was a Roman citizen, but for sure they got him speaking Greek and Hebrew.
See, but that's speaking in tongues right now. He speaks different languages.
with the Matthew.
He understand what they're saying. The Greek can't talk to them in their language. He understand what they're saying. Not that bullshit they put on people coming and speaking tongues, man.
They're running around
Like a goddamn idiot.
saying all that unknown.
Yeah. Slapping motherfuckers.
Yeah. Spring.
That nigga going crazy.
What walking across top of the pews and shit. I hope he bust his ass.
Crazy, bro.
This 1 Corinthians 4:28, it says, but if there is no interpreter, the speaker should keep quiet in the church and speak to himself and to the Most High. So can nobody understand what the hell you saying? Shut the hell up. Don't nobody understand that, man. You sitting there talking all these gibberish.
He's talking about if you're the only one to speak that language, then you shouldn't be prophesying in that language. Can't nobody understand
you, yeah.
Now you can pray to the Most High in that language. Like somebody, if it was a Spanish speaking brother, that's all he knew was Spanish, then he couldn't prophesy out here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If that's all he knew. Now, if he spoke to a Spanish speaking channel, then he would be able to, because nobody on the comment board speaks Spanish.
That's right.
None of us speak Spanish. Then he wouldn't do any good speaking Spanish. But now, if he had a Spanish crowd on the comment board, then he can prophesy and speak Spanish unto them. So Apostle Paul was just letting the church know, look, if you're the only one to speak that language, well, speak that to the most, or if you're the only one to understand that language, then you can pray in that language to the Most High, but don't prophesy in the language that don't nobody else know but you. Because that defeat the purpose.
That's my brother.
That's what we were telling them in that church.
That's my brother in LA.
Yep.
I was Spanish brother in LA.
Yep.
Out there. They got a Spanish channel.
Yep.
So they do that.
Because going back to the church of Current was a popping city. There's a lot of trade and commerce. So you're going to speak bilingual, trilingual. You're going to speak different languages. But a lot of people in the church of Current, they was movers and shakers. You know, so they knew different languages because they did a lot of trade. You know, in the city of Current, it was a port city. So that's why they knew different language. But Jake would be trying to flex the languages he know because he know them languages. But then, like, don't nobody understand you. So Apostle Paul, like, look, if you don't want to speak that language in the church, don't prophesy in that language. Prophesy in the tongue that everybody understands. If you want to talk to the Most High in that tongue, you can do that. But don't speak in that tongue in the church, and you don't want to understand that tongue.
He was cutting that prideful boasting spirit.
Yeah,
He was cutting that, you know, because niggas like to flex their knowledge. Like some of these Israelites, they be scholarly, but they be off in the spirit, you know.
That's not the, I work with Iscar, I work with Guatemala. I know a little bit Spanish. Now the Guatemala, they might speak a language called Bum. I have no idea what the fuck they saying. but they get range yellow and they speak that Bum in Guatemala language. They speak that certain language. I don't know how they saying. Yeah, I don't understand Spanish neither, but so that I understand. I don't understand how they saying. So why would you prophesy to me something I don't know the hell you saying?
Based on what you said too. But Jake, I watched one video. Jake was like, "If I know more than you, then you should listen to me." No, because you can be earthly scholar, you can be scholarly amongst the earth. But when it comes to prophecy, you're supposed to listen to the prophets. The Lord gave them to understand that you're knowledgeable in what you're knowledgeable on. There's certain things I know that I can teach a brother, but there's certain stuff I can't do nothing but learn from a brother. You know what I'm saying? And that's how the Lord keeps us all humble too. You know, because what? Pride goes before destruction.
You got it.
This is Matthew 24. In verse 3, it says, and he sat upon the Mount of Olives. And as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, tell us when shall these things be? And what shall be the sign of thy coming and the end of the world?
Come now, Yahweh Shai, you gotta envision it. You know, look, Yahweh Shai, he's sitting on the Mount of Olives, and his apostles came to him. They sitting with him. You know, they just sitting there. He finna talk to him. Continue, bro.
Verse 4 it says, and Yahweh Shai answered and said unto them, take heed that no man deceive you. For many shall come in my name, saying, I am the anointed, and shall deceive many.
Yeah, these religious establishments saying they coming, they teaching the Bible, trying to come into his, saying we of the Lord, but they're not. None they teaching are. You got false prophets in Israel saying they this Holy Spirit, saying they Yahweh Shai, saying they King David. But when he was speaking this, you gotta put your mind in the state of the apostles. They hearing this like verbatim. They like, hold on. So after he go, you're gonna have people saying they him. He's saying don't be deceived. There's gonna be some people coming in my name saying I am him. Continue. But he, like it's like a many-fold how he speak. How they say it? Double-fold, many-fold, multifold, manifold. Continue.
Verse 6 it says, and ye shall hear wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet.
He said, when I, because he this is right before the they came and got him. He's saying, hey, this is gonna happen. People gonna come, my name saying I'm Hamashiach, I'm the anointed. You're gonna be hearing the wars and rumors of wars. Continue.
You talking about this time?
Come.
You talking about this time? But he was warning. Even there were certain things that was going on then. But there were certain things he was speaking to us in this time.
Come.
These wars and rumors of war, because a rumor is a circulating story. Because we constantly hearing rumors about this. You know, this country doing this country got that. Do Iran got nukes or not? How many they got? All that, trying to figure out these circulating
Shit,
stories. Man,
keep coming around.
They gonna struck a Navy vessel, you know that. So it's all these circulating stories. But see, it's still a lot of escalation that gotta take place, you know, before we get to the climax of the war.
The end is not yet.
The end is not yet.
I'm gonna say showing the reincarnation too.
Mhm. It says for
Because the apostle will be back in this time, seeing everything that he's telling us about.
Yep.
You got it, bro.
It says, for nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences, and earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrows.
The beginning of sorrows.
Then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted, and shall kill you, and ye shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake.
You should be hated. Ain't that going on today? Don't you see that today? Don't you see that in your news, in your streets? You know? Don't you see that? You know, we here, we in them times. Continue, come on. I'm
saying
make
too,
a point.
I'm saying he talking about reincarnation. They gonna get persecuted. The scripture say he gonna get persecuted, right? They just say that.
And they shall kill you. That what happened to them.
See?
Give you up.
Hey.
Continue.
Yeah, verse 11. Start at verse 10. It says, and then shall many be offended, and shall betray one another, and shall hate one another, and many false prophets shall rise and shall deceive many.
Can you read that again?
Verse 10, it says, and then shall many be offended, and shall betray one another, and shall hate one another.
Because of all this stress that's going on, people gonna start betraying each other, you know, or selling out each other. Like once this thing come down, it's gonna be a lot of people need different camps. Once that stress come up upon them, they gonna be throwing off them fringes, them hair wraps. You know, hey, I ain't signed up for this. I was doing it for the culture. They were doing it for a look. They wasn't doing it for the suffering of Yahweh Shai. They wasn't really thinking about that cup. They celebrate the Passover, think it's just a celebration, but not really pin their minds in what's going on when you take upon that cup. This is gonna happen to you.
They gonna betray the ministry. Esau gonna use a lot of them to have these testimonies that we a cult. We did this. They gonna have these false testimonies. You know, it's gonna be these people that been around these camps and in these certain organizations. When they start losing and taking loss, they're gonna be offended. Like you say, and they gonna betray the ministry. They're gonna be helping Esau. They're gonna be on 60 Minutes with crime, with testimony. And I was in the basement 2 years. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. My daughter didn't take no baths. All this old silly shit, man. So, like you said, people finna be offended because they finna start losing. They never prepared their mind to lose. You know, they was a part of this for the instant perks, you know, being part of the community. You know, you guys probably got a little sisterhood. You know, you got some guys that you can eat lamb with and cook out with. But you never was in this thing understanding that before we get the glory, we're gonna lose everything. You know, they never died to this world. Yeah. So when you kind of when that sea hill become mandatory, it means that everything that you own, you would not be able to pay for. I don't give a damn what you got paid for. If you can't put the tag on that car, you can't move it. If you can't pay the taxes on that land, it's not your land. If you can't pay the taxes on that house, it's not your house. Okay? So the only way to be able to do transactions gonna be the sea hill. So that means that if you refuse it, you forfeiting all your material possessions. Who's gonna be willing to do that and not be betrayed? You're gonna feel offended, like, man, because first of all, you're gonna feel like you're entitled. It's because you've been around for so many years. So you're gonna feel entitled that you should suffer. So when that suffering comes, just like the brother get into, a lot of people gonna be offended.
Because you gave up some stuff. But have you had some of those things taken away? You know? Have you ever had your stuff taken away because you was associated with someone? You know?
What you said, you've done it willfully, but have you done it to the point where it's been taken from you? Like you want to hold on to it, but Lord gonna take that shit from you.
Mm-hmm.
And what you're saying is the coin. It's like you gotta be ready for. And I was saying, tell that to myself earlier this week when I was doing the listen. We would get into it. Anything and anybody is up for grabs when it comes to serving how about Shemal Shah. Eventually, the Lord is gonna require everything. And we don't know what everything is. Everything could be, just your material possession. Some people got family, some people got rental family, some people ain't got no family. But we know anything and anybody can be a sacrifice. Cause that's all it is. When the MOTB hit, all of this shit, cars, houses, whatever you got, top to bottom, assets, money, it's all just a small sacrifice compared to what we finna get.
Like, no, you good. Oh, that was beautiful. Like, paying your mind the mind of Yahweh Shah. Yahweh Shah knew he was gonna suffer. He knew he was gonna suffer before he got the kingdom, before he accomplished what he was set to do. And that's what we need to put our mind in. Like, all right, I'm gonna get ready to lose it all, but I know I'm finna gain. All hell's about to break loose, but as long as I have Yahweh Shemal Shah, I will make it through.
Those who hold fast, hold fast to our crown, to the end. What's the paraphrase?
Yeah, I got that right quick.
Oh,
I got it. I mean, it's in another verse, but I'm gonna get Revelation 3:10 and 11. It says, Revelation 3:10, because thou hast kept the word of my patience. And ultimately, it's boiling down to you trusting in Yahweh Shem Shah. Because we're gonna have to rely solely on faith in these times that we're coming into, because we understand, hey, without the sea hip in Esau's system, all that comfort shit is gonna be stripped away. But hey, how about Shemal Shah he gotta wait for his elect to eat, so to speak, because scripture say we're gonna eat in the time of famine and drink, and we're gonna be merry in the time where others are mourning, But it says, I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation, and this is what we hoping to be kept, under that safe, that umbrella of protection, the pavilion, Psalms 91 spirit, man. It says, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. And this is not gonna be, it's gonna come upon everybody going to all these nations in cahoots with the same system, So this gonna hit every point of the earth, So it says, behold, I come quickly. You should back up your point. Hold that fast which thou hast, that no man take thy crown. And what we got is what? We got this knowledge, truth, understanding, Lord willing. It's going to be our stability in the times to come, so that we ain't bugging out, but we know that we got a power source, and this is what got everybody out here, bugged out, man. But that was it on that.
I'm gonna get this scripture. Okay, come.
This is Hebrews chapter 10, verse 36. For ye have need of patience, that after ye have done the will of the Most High,
after you have done the will of Yahweh Shemal Shah, that means you endured the suffering, you endured the tribulation, you endured everything we have to go through. Continue.
Ye might,
Great temptation.
ye might receive the promise.
You might receive the promise, the things he said he's gonna do for you. That's all what? Being fed in times of all famine. Being all spared, being protected, and ultimately being delivered. After you have done the will of Yahweh Shemal Shah, you stood fast in the times of tribulation. When that wind came and beat upon that house. When that strong rooted tree, when that wind blew, it was firm on Yahweh Shemal Shah. So what? You have to be firm in that. You have to be rooted in Yahweh Shemal Shah for the times to come, for everything that's about to come, for everything that's happening now. You have to be rooted in Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shah.
It says, for yet a little while, and he that come will come to Yahweh Shah and will not tarry. Now the just shall live by faith. But if any man draw back, his soul shall not have pleasure in him. But we are not like them who draw back unto perdition, but of them that believe to the saving of the soul.
You drew back because of suffering. You drew back because you all got tired. You got offended. But what? You have to be in faith. All this bad stuff that about to happen, think upon scripture and be like, the Lord said this was happening. happen. Call all your how about Shimmy out shot. Cause that's gonna boost your faith. You know? That's gonna boost your faith.
Right, I was saying that spirit.
God. Oh. You know, and with that, we hope you was edified. Again, we're gonna turn and face the east and give all praise, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash.
The honor to the apostles of the great millstone. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect, the house of David. Until next time, y'all willing. Shalom.
Shalom.
So, my dear brothers and sisters, be strong and movable, always work enthusiastically for the Lord your power, unmovable.
Even when Satan trying to play you against your purpose. Right? Because Yahushua basically said that how basically, okay, no man, the men that were given to him, hey, no man plucked them out of my hand. Pluck goes into how Satan attempts to carry or seize you away from the truth. So it's nothing Satan could do, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to if you're predestined to be elect. And then hand goes into what? Controlling the destinies of men. So if it's predestined, all he can do is put issues and things of that nature. And watch your back, bro. That's right. See, spirit dealing, man. Hey, spirit dealing, man. Go cripple ass. Thought? Send him right away. Hey, call all about Shem all shy, man. That's right. Yeah. Yeah. That motherfucker made a yield, didn't it? That motherfucker did that just.
All right, brothers. Y'all speaking proper English. See salvation in Christ for 300.
That's right.
Just let us little bit for the point. For you know that nothing you do for the Lord Yahweh is ever useless.
That's right. You want to break that down, Squad?
Shit, basically at the end of the day, man, everything you do truthfully and sincerity, through the spirit and power, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, genuinely for the Lord and hope it's pleasing to him, man, it's not gonna go unaccounted for. You know, so you just gotta keep pushing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hebrews 12:1. Wherefore, seeing we also are compassed about with so great a cloud of witnesses, let us lay aside every weight and the sin which does so easily beset us. And beset goes into retard.
If you wake up and still know the name of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, just keep it moving.
That's right. Okay, so since you said that, let me go. Go ahead, bro.
It's Ecclesiastes 30:21. It says, "Deal not over thy mind to heaviness, which goes to a great quality of weight, and afflict not thyself in thy own counsel."
Yeah.
Don't throw yourself out the truth.
And stop beating yourself up. You know, hey, you forgive yourself and then you keep it moving. The issue is if you continue to make the same fucking mistake, man.
What the interrogation dude say on the Minister Society?
You know you're fucked up, man.
You know you fucked up. That's
Yeah.
safe.
Yeah.
You can go to camp. You still go to camp.
Mm-hmm.
Fucked up, bro.
Left a good time.
Yeah, come on, man.
Yeah. A second Ezra 14:14. Let go from you mortal thoughts, cast away the burdens of man, put off now the weak nature.
Yeah, your conscience condemning you.
Right.
So that's the nature of the flesh. That's the nature of man, is to have regret. But we can't let that choke out the most, you know. Yeah, you can't be saturated in that, man. You know?
A just man falls how many times?
Seven means, yeah, an innumerable number. Yeah, so
Be 10,000 times.
10,000, and that's what makes it How About Shema Shah so beautiful, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I want to say this. We have our struggles and our low points and our valleys that the mountains and the brothers going to. All right, that prophet that came from Florida. But and you feel like shit.
Yeah.
But that's what keep you in the truth.
Mm-hmm.
Because brothers don't fall off from having low points.
Mm-hmm.
Brothers fall off from inflated ego.
That's right.
Pride.
That's right.
So even your weaknesses, things you struggle with, are things that you feel messed up over. All right, that keeps you in the truth. Because what did Yahweh Shah say? My grace is sufficient for thee.
That's right.
Because in your weaknesses I'm made strong.
Mm-hmm.
In your low points I'm amplified.
Mm-hmm.
This is not set up for you to not have losses.
Mm-hmm.
This set up for me to show my strength through your losses, through your low points, man.
And pride is different from confidence.
Yeah.
Confidence means to have faith. Pride goes into your fucking ego.
Yeah,
It's all about you. And that's the difference between Esau, the wicked, because everything he looks at, okay, I did this. And 2/3 of our people, look what I did. But a just man is going to keep it moving, going to forgive himself and continue to walk that straight gate.
Yep.
I got one more as a coin and I'm gone.
You're going to get that one and that one will be good.
Yeah, man. I got about 30 more, man. You don't like that time? Shut up. Hey, John 19 and 30. When Yahushua therefore had received the vinegar, he said, "It's finished. It is finished." And he bowed his head and gave up the spirit. And the reason why I got this term, "it is finished." Hold on. It is finished. Goes into
55. Teleo.
Teleho, and it goes into in John 19 and 30, the word means it is finished. Mashiach satisfied the Most High's justice by dying for all to pay for the sins of the elect. These sins can never be punished again, since that will violate the Most High's justice.
If you walk into an establishment, a restaurant, all right, and you might feel bad, like, man, I don't want to order too much. And the person say, look, bro, it's already paid for.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So we're not finna sin willfully, but even things you feel like I did a little too much or I slipped, I fell, your sins are already bought. Like,
That's
you
it.
good.
That's it.
And how was shy, man?
Revelation 14 and 4.
Yeah.
In their mouth there's no guile. Ephesians 1 and 4. They're blameless before Yahushua, before the Most High, because it's predestined.
It's predestined.
Timothy 1 and 9, we just read earlier.
Yeah.
It's not according to our purpose, it's according to his purpose and grace. It's not according to our works.
That's right.
At the end of the day, everything's about predetermination.
That's
People in
it.
the court worried about tickets. You know, you got the money. You go there like, nah, everything cleared out.
That's it.
It's out the system.
That's it.
Put the money back in your pocket. All right, you got it, bro. Okay, and with that, we hope this was an edification.
Yeah.
Once again, we want to give our honor and glory to
Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua Ba'ashem Kakadash.
We also want to give double honors to our elder apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone Star well. Peace and blessings, health and wonders to the house of everything elect. Abba,
Kwame Yashara.
Shalom.
All right.